tirando para el sur y otro para el este. Es que de verdad no entiendo nada. Ay, Dios mío, qué liada. Buenas, Fran. Qué liada, gente. De verdad, ¿eh? Y encima vas a pillar por ello, por el otro lado, por no llevarte nada. Totalmente, tío. Me acuerdo de ti, vine otra vez con Frux. ¿Qué tal? Pues muy bien, estamos aquí jugando al Life is Strange Before the Storm. Y la verdad es que nos está gustando. Pero es eso, tío, o sea, nos hemos comido una escena enorme para ahora no haber hecho nada. Qué pena. Pero bueno. Es que soy demasiado buena persona, ¿eh? Este juego está muy mal hecho para mí. Porque no puedo. No puedo, tío. Ay, Dios mío. Es que soy boba. Que vaya muy bien, Flux. Muchísimas gracias por la raid. Vaya súper bien. Thank you, thank you.
This day has been so messed up. At least I can talk to Rachel now.
Vale, ¿qué quieres? ¿Quién me habla? Me habla mucha gente. Estoy aquí para lo que sea. Se ha enfadado conmigo. Manda huevo.
Chloe Price presents Firewalk, Laser Light Spectacular.
Qué bueno, tío.
Boys changing tent. Thanks, but no thanks.
Nope. ¿Esta quién es? De nada. Sí. Pero es que no quiero hablar con ellos, porque es que cada vez que hablo con alguien se tira 3 horas en una conversación, tío. Paso. Que hoy vamos con prisa. Thank you, Fran. Muchas gracias. Lo que pasa es que ahora mismo no sé si funcionan. Claro, los follows le hemos tenido que quitar el sonido porque me han metido bots, ¿vale? Entonces, pues, para que no interfiriese con el directo y tal, le quité el sonido. ¡Oh! ¡Qué hija de puta! La está intentando drogar. ¿Qué dices? Pero ¿cómo se puede ser tan perra? ¿A qué hora tienes que ir a las 6? Tengo que terminar esto en cuanto... Vamos, lo más rápido posible. Porque si no, F.
Whatever that was, it was shady as shit.
Totalmente.
I need to find whatever Victoria slipped into that drink. Muscle relaxers?
Coming, Rachel? Hurry now before your tea gets... What are you doing here? This area is for cast and crew only.
Sí, ¿verdad, Exit?
I'm here to support Rachel.
How nice.
I want to make sure she's relaxed before the show.
Whatever. Oh, Rachel Amber. It was customary among the thespians of ancient Greece for the understudy to offer hot tea to the lead actress on opening night.
Madre
as
mía.
a way of showing appreciation for her tutelage. It is in that spirit that I offer you this beverage. May it help to reveal the essence of your talents for all to see.
Wow. That, thank you.
En este juego el más sano se mete tizo por la nariz.
Wait up, Rachel. Bitch, dosed your tea.
Excuse me? How dare you?
Victoria, could this possibly be true?
Of course not. A dropout Chloe is clearly directing her misplaced anger at me. I'm sorry your life is a mess, but it's not my fault.
Punto de bébetelo.
Chloe, Victoria is my friend. She would never do anything to sabotage me. Then she should prove it. Drink the tea.
What?
I wouldn't dare insult Victoria's integrity like that. Then again, if that's what it'll take to convince you that Victoria is a good and caring person.
Dice story time. En mi escuela un pequeño chaval acabó en el hospital.
Come on,
¿En serio?
put
Por esnifarse una
dropout
tiza.
Chloe in her
What?
place once and for all.
¿Qué narices, tío?
Ugh. Happy?
So happy.
Ugh, whatever. If you're done accusing me of things, I'll just be on my way. Bitches.
Wow. Saved my ass again. Price. All in a day's work. And this.
De
has
loco,
been
yo
a
lo hice y no me pasó
particularly
nada. ¿En serio, Exit? Por
crazy
Dios.
day.
Gente, no es ni feitiza.
Sweet Carnation, we're ruined. The show is ruined.
That was quick.
My dear young artists, a misfortune most unkind has befallen us. Juliet is waylaid. That infernal Inferno is the culprit, closing down the roads and robbing us of our Ariel. Would that she could but manifest on her master's whim as a true spirit.
Vaya.
Alas, devoid of an understudy, the situation is a dire one indeed. I'm afraid we may have to cancel.
Por Dios.
Truly, we are a cursed lot. Even my prodigious imagination cannot conceive of a worse turn of fate. Touché.
What? Oh, no. Mr. Keaton.
No.
Chloe could step in for Juliet.
No fucking chance.
At least until the road's clear.
No.
The romantic.
She's the right fit for Juliet's costume.
She is indeed. Tell me, my dear, have you ever acted before?
Hell no. She's being modest. We play improv games all the time. And she's fantastic at it.
My
Madre
dear,
mía.
what if I told you that the entire fate of the production rests upon your slender shoulders?
I'd say you're super fucked.
El plano de Victoria a tirar el suelo. Es que es superior a mis fuerzas, de verdad os lo digo. Ay, Dios mío.
Damn it. I can't believe Rachel's talked me into this. I seriously have to memorize all of this? Thanks, Rachel.
O sea, no. No me voy a aprender esto, te lo digo. No me lo voy a aprender, se me va a olvidar todo. Que está en inglés.
I seriously have to memorize all of this? Thanks, Rachel.
Yo paso, gente. Que salga como tenga que salir, la verdad. Suerte, gente, la verdad. Buena suerte. Madre mía. Va a pasar cualquier cosa, os lo digo ya.
By accident most strange, bountiful fortune hath mine enemies brought to this shore.
Joder, no he dormido nada, gente.
Cease more questions. Thou art inclined to sleep. 'Tis a good dullness, and give it way. I know thou canst not choose. Come away, servant. Come.
Los por fin.
I'm on.
Corre.
That's you.
I am
Corre, 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 corre.
Get up there.
Approach. My
Lost,
Ariel.
porfi.
Come.
Damn it. No problem. I've got this. I just walk to Rachel and say my line.
Que no te acuerdas porque no nos acordamos de nada.
All hail, great mistress. I come to answer thy best pleasure.
Most fearless, generous spirit, hast thou performed to point the tempest that I bade thee?
I wrought a storm across the 7 seas, raining and raining shit.
The king's own ship I saw such rain a sail, and by this detail knew it for thy work. Well done. Who was so firm, so constant, that this coil would not infect his reason?
Not a soul. The king's son, Ferdinand, was the first man that leaped from his ship and cried, "Hell is here, and all the devils are here, because hell is here."
Close it.
But are they, Ariel? Safe?
All right, I guess this is when I'm supposed to walk somewhere.
¿Qué tengo que hacer?
How now, capricious friend? Thou art not If thou art tired, thou must needs repose.
Se complica, se complica.
Yeah, I'm tired.
Ah, que no te tenía que sentar ahí. ¿Y entonces?
Well, that's pretty, in a Hallmark kind of way.
What?
I'm definitely supposed to do something with this.
Chloe, stand here.
Not a hair perished, and as thou badest me,
Nos ponen la nota como
I
tontito.
have dispersed them about the isle. In troops.
Bravo.
Ariel, thy charge exactly is performed. But there's more work.
Is there more toil? Let me remember thee what thou hast promised.
How now? What is't thou canst demand?
My liberty.
Indeed.
Thy liberty? Nay, this most of all I will not grant.
That's not her line, is it? What's going on?
I never said how dearly I hold thee. My habit's been to keep my soul well draped. Most loyal spirit, companion, and friend, is acting in my service not replete with excitement, amusement, and delight?
Of course, mistress. Most truly, it is so.
Mr. Keat, they're way off script. It's magical.
Then why, I pray you, wish you to be free?
Excitement's a mere counterfeit of bliss. These storms and these adventures, I prefer to know thou still cared for my plainest self.
I have thee in my grasp. I will not bend. I will not see thee flying forth alone. The envy would be more than I could bear.
So come with me. Is that not in thy power?
Spirit, take my hands. Most faithful friend, for but a little longer I beseech. Continue in thy service to my schemes, and when they are complete, I swear to thee, we shall fly beyond this isle. The corners of the world are mere prologue. I'll seek to make thy happiness so great that e'en the name of liberty's forgot. What sayest thou to my most hopeful wish? Yes, I am most pleased. Your duty done for now, so go forth hence with haste. I've work to do.
Thanks, Chloe.
Well done. An admirable effort. And the ending, absolutely transformative. I am
Touched.
humbled.
Humbled.
No problem.
What the hell just happened? Was that real? Shake it off. Come on. We'll visit Caliban, my slave.
'Tis a villain, sir, I do not love to look on.
He does make our fire, fetch in our wood. What ho! Slave! Caliban! Come forth, I say!
On!
Ojo.
As we could do as my mother brushed.
Thou poisonous slave, got by the devil himself. Filth as thou art.
Se le ha ido
I
el
have
sonido.
lodged thee in mine own
Sí, sí,
cell.
sí, esto da cringe que te cagas, pero el otro era muy bonito.
Violate the
Hola,
honor
Adrien.
of my child.
Shit.
He's crying.
Fetch us in fuel, and be quick. So, slave, hence.
La tela.
Fuck you.
Le va a dar algo, sí.
Where should this music be? In the air or the earth?
Oh, thank God.
This play is super intense.
What is it?
Madre mía.
A spirit? It carries a brave form, but 'tis a spirit.
No, wench. It eats and sleeps and hath such senses as we have.
I will resist such entertainment.
Put thy sword up, traitor!
Do you love me?
O heaven, O earth, bear witness to this sound. I beyond all limit of what else in the world do love, prize, honor you.
His tears run down his beard like winter's drops from eaves of reeds.
Go release them, Ariel. My charms I'll break. Their senses I'll restore, and they shall be themselves. Now my charms are all o'erthrown, and what strength I have's mine own. Pray, release me from
A mí no me
my
da grima, me
bonds,
parece muy linda.
with the help of your good hands.
¡Qué bonito! Está dentro de mi lista de palabras youtuber streamer. ¡Hola, Rachel! Adobe. ¡Hola, el profe ahí! No, 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 déjate, déjate. Bueno.
Wasn't that fun?
You're so dead.
Yeah? How dead?
Hella dead.
Vaya tela. Pobrecito. Está la pobre. Dice, voy a hacer algo que hace tiempo que no hago un stream a nadie. ¿Me das permiso para regalar un código a un juego? Sí, claro. Obvio. ¡A tope! Si tiene que acabar ya el capítulo, ¿no? Me han mandado un audio que tengo que escuchar, gente. Un segundito.
Yeah, right? You No, you. Like, seriously. I love nights after a show. Is it always like this? Oh, totally. It's such a high.
Adiós, un banco, que vaya
No more
bien.
nerves, just the adrenaline. So, first timer, are you proud of yourself?
Yeah, I feel really awesome. If you told me this morning I'd be this
El
happy
segundo,
tonight-
Mateos.
You've gone through so much shit today.
Right now's pretty good. Okay, the whole show was good. I admit it.
Yeah. It was magical.
No solemos ser un stream pequeño, lo que pasa es que ahora estoy en transición de pasar de shooters a esto. Entonces, pues es lo que hay. Tengo poquita gente porque la gente solo me quiere ver pegando tiros. Lo que a mí me guste les da igual, entonces, pues bueno. Ya, sí, te entiendo ya.
Let's leave. For real.
¿Dónde vas, loca?
For real.
You said you wanted to skip town and never look back. Like I said last night. Let's do it.
I know. I've been thinking about that all day.
No sé si le queda mucho al capítulo, gente, y me tengo que ir.
Don't say it was
No lo quiero dejar a medias, la verdad.
You mean it. I can tell. You want this.
Yeah, but
A tope, champú. Eso.
eventually.
Let's go now. Didn't we already agree on stage?
We can't just...
Why not?
Fine then, drama queen. Where are we going?
You tell me. What uniquely twisted location does Chloe
Pues sí.
Price plus Rachel Amber equal?
Why don't you show me LA?
Perfect. 60 degrees every night. You and me on the Santa Monica Pier, gorging on food truck food, smoking up, looking at the moon shining on the waves. And a beautiful blonde man will sit next to us and smile at you.
Yeah, okay.
He'll say, I like your eyes. And I'll say, back off. She's with me.
You're full of shit.
I love this time of night. Don't you just feel like everything?
Gente, necesito que me digáis cuánto le queda al capítulo. ¿Alguien lo puede mirar? Por favor, en YouTube o lo que sea. Que me están diciendo ya que F.
Rachel,
Y no quiero tener que pararlo.
stop. If you don't mean this, it's just making me feel like shit that this life you're describing isn't going to happen.
For fuck's sake! I've never been more serious.
No puedo pararlo.
in
Esto
my
va
life.
después a YouTube. Por eso pregunto.
Chloe, what would it take to convince you?
Estaba claro.
How about,
Vale, Revenge.
oh,
Obvio. Estaba claro. Estaba claro. Estaba clarinete. A ver, pero vamos.
is that convincing enough? Yeah.
Estaba claro. ¿Media hora? No. ¿En serio? Pues tendré que esperar al siguiente grabado. Y me tengo que ir. Buah, pues qué liada, ¿eh? O sea, un capítulo de 2 horas y media, 3 horas. What the fuck.
Holy shit. Right?
Pues no puedo. Cuando me pongan el guardado tendré que parar. Wow. La pazo que hace, ¿sabes? Bueno, como ya sabéis, vamos a continuar, ¿vale? Con esto que teníamos por aquí, porque os dije que no me daba tiempo a grabarlo ese día, entonces lo estoy haciendo totalmente fuera de Twitch y vamos a centrarnos ya a partir de aquí en la serie, vamos a hacerlo todo por YouTube, así que espero que os guste igualmente y que lo pasemos igual de bien, porque el capítulo este tenía muy buena pinta, pero lamentablemente tuve que dejarlo justo aquí, así que vamos a ver qué es lo que ocurre, ¿vale? Calladita, calladita. Oh, oh.
Oh, you're home. Rose, Rachel's home. And she brought her new friend.
Our star returns. You're just in time. Dinner's almost ready. Chloe, was it?
Nailed it. I must have been pretty memorable.
You were. I get the sense that you're used to making an impression.
Rachel, honey, you were resplendent tonight.
Thanks.
Chloe, you must join us for dinner tonight.
She must? I must?
Of course.
I made chicken a la king. I'm sure you both acted up quite the appetite.
Thanks, but I was just gonna stop in for a sec and then.
Que te imagínate tener que quedarte en esa cena,
Did you
chavales.
have other dinner plans?
Dinner plans? I always thought dinner was something that just sort of happens.
Chloe, I know we didn't exactly meet each other at our best this morning, but with you and Rachel becoming such fast friends, I insist you join us for dinner. Don't you agree, Rachel?
Yes, of course. Chloe, would you join us for dinner, please? Of course.
No me queda otra.
I just need to wash off. Then I'll be right down.
Don't be long. In meantime, perhaps you can help me with the table, Chloe?
Qué escena más rara, ¿verdad, gente?
Mrs. Amber.
No suele ser tan incómodo.
Okay, I'm gonna go pack. After dinner, we can make our break. You cool down here?
Date prisa, porque madre mía.
Back. I don't know how long I can keep this up. Try doing it your whole life. And
Pues sí.
Chloe, we just need to make it through dinner. Try not to say anything that, you know...
That I would normally say.
Exactly.
Just some quality time with the Ambers.
De locos. Me han dicho que tú has actuado. Sí, soy noticia. Ya te digo, todo el mundo dice que ha salido genial. Hoy te has ganado 2 medallas por buenas acciones. Pero está bien, Mikey te va a mandar un mensaje dentro de un rato. Diles que tienen todo mi apoyo. Buah, es que no veas.
Go wrong. Rachel really was an overachiever before she met me. Glad I nipped that in the bud.
Parecilla, en verdad. Hombre, no voy a sentar que me ha dicho que ponga la mesa, ¿sabes? Puedo mejorar. Madre mía, qué horrible.
Hey there, Mrs. Amber.
Chloe, I'm so glad you're joining us tonight.
So, you putting me to work or what?
Yes. If you could please take 4 plates from the cupboard and set them on the table.
What if I can't?
Excuse me?
You said if I could. Never mind.
Es que es un poco rarilla, ¿eh?
You're a riot, Chloe.
All right, Chloe. You've set the table without ruining someone's marriage before.
If I open this, will skeletons come spilling out?
Venga, va, saca los platos, hija.
No skeletons. Lots of shiny dishes, though.
Mikey. Este dice que eres una friki. Hola, Chloe. Traigo salido del quirófano, está dolorido, pero bien. Lo siento muchísimo, Mikey. No pasa nada, te quedaste conmigo. Y nos guardaste el dinero, te debemos una. Este dice que has actuado en la obra y eso ha sido un día completito. Y tanto. Madre mía, como el de todo buen héroe. Venga, vamos a coger los platos.
It's off to the table with you.
Le ha dado por el cuello, en plan, ¿eh? Madre mía. Venga, va. Tira para la mesa. No hables mucho. Coloca las cosas y cállate. Qué cuadro, ¿eh? Mamá. Me acaba de llamar la madre de Justin Williams. Has actuado en la obra. Esta noche me habría gustado verlo. Fue de casualidad. Ya sé que ha sido algo de última hora. Me alegro de que te vaya bien. Me gustaría verte esta noche. ¿Vas a venir a casa? Y no le contesta, tío. La pobre madre está ya...
Glasses. Damn. The Ambers are fancy as shit.
Vale, chavales, si tenemos cristal, ¿vale? Vasos de cristal y esas cosas, es que somos super fancy.
Never
¿vale?
realized that getting drunk could be so complicated.
Lo hemos abierto por toda la cara, ¿eh? ¿Y por qué pone copas? ¿Copas? Ah, vale. Bueno, pues yo qué sé, he puesto los platos, ¿qué más quieres? ¿Voy a tener que venir a preguntarle cada 2 segundos o qué?
Yes, Chloe?
Sí.
Plates? Check. Anything else?
Actually, could you be a dear and ask Mr. Amber what he'd like to drink with dinner?
I will be.
Porque no está tan lejos, ¿sabes? En plan, no le puedes decir, oye, cariño, ¿qué quieres para beber? No, tengo que ir yo.
Cheating and scumbag, I should be fine.
Madre mía.
Hiya, Mr. Amber.
Chloe, what can I do for you?
What's your vice, Mr. Amber?
I'm sorry?
Your wife wants to know what kind of drink you're having.
Ah, let's say sherry.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. Sherry.
Comical.
Chloe es boba
Chloe,
a un
maybe you can
punto,
help me
madre mía.
understand something.
I'll give it a shot.
Rose and I, we're worried about Rachel. Yesterday was so unlike her. What do you suppose is going on?
Oh, aparte de mí o aparte de usted. Aparte de usted. Es que, uf, ¿qué le digo? Madre mía, la puedo liar, ¿eh? No le voy a decir nada, porque si no se van a oler que nos vamos.
Besides all my bad behavior rubbing off on her, you mean?
Another joke.
You tell me. It seemed like you and Wells were happy to believe that this morning.
And you were all too eager to play into our expectations. In my experience, that's a tactic people use to cover for someone else. Rachel is her own person. She's responsible for her actions. I'd be lying if I said I didn't have concerns about your friendship, but perhaps you're exactly who Rachel needs right now as she navigates the choppy waters of adolescence.
Madre mía.
Thanks.
Mejor así, porque si no, madre mía. Se nos ha abierto un diálogo, pero no quiero saber nada. No quiero saber nada, que luego la lío. Jerez.
The boss man would like a sherry.
Thank you. The glasses are in the china cabinet. You can place one at his setting.
How am I supposed to get to China? Kidding.
Eres muy boba.
It's the fancy-looking cabinet, right?
You got it.
Madre mía, de verdad. También te digo, la casa es preciosa, ¿eh? O sea, es muy bonita. Yo tengo que decir que mi casa me encanta. O sea, mi casa me parece súper bonita.
Now you're speaking my language.
¿Qué se pensaba? ¿Que las copas de vino iban en la otra? Y su sitio será, pues, el jefe de la mesa, ¿no? Ahí estamos. Estaba claro. La madre que la parió. Es que es un cuadro. Venga, vamos para allá. Que eso, que mi casa, la verdad que yo estoy súper contenta con ella porque mis padres hay que decir que la han decorado súper bien. Está súper guay.
What else? Feel like I'm getting good at this.
Only one last step. As our guest, you may do the honor of lighting the candles. The lighter is
Que
in
quemo
this
la
bowl.
casa.
I've got my own.
Oh,
You never know when you'll need to light a candle, right?
you are a paragon of preparedness.
Thanks. I think. Time to light some candles and bless
Madre
this
mía.
joint up a bit.
Es que puedo liar la máxima. Pero no. Enciendo las velas y ya está. Estupendo. Menos mal.
The Amber family and fire. What could possibly go wrong?
Tal cual, ¿eh? Madre mía, o sea... Yo me estaba temiendo lo peor, no os voy a engañar, ¿eh? Las escenas de 15 segundos.
So, Chloe, are you and Rachel in any of the same classes?
Not since this morning.
Oh, gosh. I'm so sorry.
Nah, that's cool. We're not.
What about that fire?
Dinner's really good, Mom.
Thank you, Rachel. The way the fire spreads so fast, I've never heard of anything like it.
Porque estoy loca, mamá.
It's almost surreal. They say a fire like that could only come from a crime of passion.
Passion? What does that mean?
I don't know. You tell me.
Ooh.
'Cause you're the DA, of course.
It's certainly troubling. The latest report from the Commissioner's office suggests arson.
Arson. Why would anyone do that?
Any number of reasons. With everything going on in the world today, even a town like Arcadia Bay isn't immune to the ills of society.
I cannot imagine how difficult these last few years have been for you, Chloe. Now that you and Rachel have become friends, I want you to know that our home is always open to you.
Cool. Thanks.
Muchas gracias.
Well said, dear. It's imperative in such troubled times as these that we remember what is most important to us. Family. Family's not merely a
Cuidado,
gift,
no
it
se
is
le va
a
la pinza.
responsibility. As such, those we love must be cared for and never, ever taken for granted.
Tranquilita.
Yeah, that's super true. And also remember, Rachel, that even when shit's like the lamest ever, you can always run away from whatever's bothering you. As long as you just keep calm.
Sí, por favor.
An interesting philosophy, Chloe.
Yes, indeed. Not one that I would endorse, however. I favor confronting my problems head on.
Mentiroso.
To each their own, I suppose.
Mentiroso.
Rachel?
Crap. I'm so clumsy. Rachel, can you come help me find another door?
Me hace gracia porque es en plan de... ¡Fiu!
I can't sit here and listen to this bullshit anymore.
Rachel!
Se le fue.
Dad, you're a hypocrite, okay?
Estaba
I
claro.
know. You lying, cheating piece of shit, motherfucker.
Excuse me?
We saw you yesterday
Ya se le
at
fue.
the Overlook,
James?
kissing that woman.
James.
Rachel? Honey, whatever you saw or think you saw, I know it's hard, but I need you to trust me.
Think we saw? Are you trying to gaslight us? There's no thinking involved. We saw you locking lips with some other woman. Best part is, she and I use the same drug dealer.
Uma.
Enough! You are not welcome here or around my daughter any longer. I know exactly what kind of person you are from the moment I saw you, and I let my wife's compassion get the better of you.
Oh? What kind of person is
A
that?
delinquent. A broken girl from a broken home.
That's enough, James. I will not have you continue to speak to her like this.
Bueno. Bueno. Antes era Max la loca y ahora pues tenemos a Rachel. Y con las velas delante, pues la verdad es que no me pinta muy bien la historia.
Why can't you just tell me
Pues
the
eso.
fucking truth? Stop lying. Stop being a politician for one fucking minute. Can't you just be my dad?
Pues yo esperaba más que una mesa rota, no voy a engañar, ¿eh?
Rachel, that woman you saw, that wasn't my mistress.
Es tu hermana.
That was your mother.
¡Buah! De locos, gente. Pues espero que os haya gustado muchísimo este capítulo. Y pues nada, nos vemos en el siguiente capitulillo. ¡Madre mía! ¡Qué locura! ¡Un beso! ¡Mua! ¡Bye, bye!